Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Bleach review. Today's chapter is okay. Okay, welcome to another Bleach review. It doesn't say it on the first page, but I think it says it at the top. Yeah, 651. So let's begin from the top. Wake up, Shishui. Come on, wake up. Yeah. Okay, so it seems we're going to a flashback here. Morning, Bleach 651. Big Sis. The theater. Suicide scene 5. So it's a um half and half flashback, and we're going to be going back to the real battlefield to see what happens as this flashback is actually establishing some important history about a certain character that we know is about to that she just got her sanpakuto recently from her captain, and now we're going to see her and now we're going to see her story in full. So this should be pretty interesting overall. He's gone. Where'd he hide now? Oh god, what is this guy doing? Every time he's trying for something more hideous. Mm-hmm. There, huh? I see. So your Kageoni lets you hide in the shadows for quite some time. Well then. Oh, okay, he hides in the shadow. I wonder what will happen if that spot of shadow disappeared entirely. He's gonna shine some light on that one spot where the shadow is to see what happens. Kyokotsu. What are you talking about? I always known Kyokotsu was two separate entities, but Kyokotsu, my Sanpakuto, I tell you yes, but there is a slight error in that answer as well. Regardless, Ohana made Okio in order to hide your Sanpakuto. This was your mother's wish. Oh, okay, so her mom created Okio to hide her Sanpakuto as a consequence, hiding her true abilities, being able to fight as a true Shinigami. So we're about to get the whole reason as to why she did it, and I'm guessing it has to do something with not being able to control it, or the fear that it might take over. Because her Sanpakuto looks like as it's a pretty dark character itself. So we're gonna learn a lot about the Sanpakuto. We don't know much about it yet. We're about to find out why did her mother exactly hide her Sanpakuto using Kyoko, but why? The Ice family was always a family of women, and they have only had women for as long as their family tree was recorded. That's why the women were wed. But all the men that enter the Ice family apparently die quite young due to the Ice curse. Oh my god, that's a horrible family to marry then. Of course, there were those that thought that the whole curse was ridiculous, but she didn't think so at all. She wanted to end that myth once and for all, so she was prepared to cut all ties with the I family when she married off. But in the end, her husband too died not long after. So apparently, her family has this curse that if a man were to marry, if a man were to marry, it would cause them to die for some apparent reason that is unknown. He was my brother's wife. What? Oh, that sucks. My brother and I were never on good terms, but the atmosphere around us began to change a little ever since she came. Living with my brother became much more comfortable compared to before. I used to go over and play quite a lot, taking afternoon naps by the porch, and so. But my brother had died. Wow, that sucks. It was common practice in nobility for the bridge to be returned to her original family if her husband were to pass away, cutting all ties with the family of the deceased. That's right. While she had resolved herself to cut all ties with the Ice family, she never could escape its grips. So it's true, then a woman of the Ice family can never escape the Ice curse, but it might be because of this sword. Okay, so the sword has something to do with the curse, apparently. She tried everything she could to make sure her daughter would not be caught by the curse. The sword was left in my care. I had Okio, who loved hide and seek, hide the sword for me. Had a sword for me. So Kyoko hid the sword. Are you seriously gonna come out from that tiny shadow? That you really didn't want to pass this sword back to me, and that it's for my own good. But just as my mother decided to try and escape the curse, I have to make my own decision to accept the curse. Also, he's like, one more thing you gotta know about the sword before you actually begin to fight. Even if I have accepted the curse, I would know the person that I've chosen to love would definitely think the curse is ridiculously too. I see that he'd say so while smiling. Oh, okay. That's not a bad chapter, really. Alright then, take it. That sword would definitely. Oh, looks here. The only one that appeared was the vice captain. Let's see what this sword could do. Ugh, no. I pressed the button by mistake, it's a bit too much. So, are you telling me that you, a vice captain, will fight me alone? The Ice family is a Shinto family, put it in charge of rituals and do not have their own Sanpakutos. The only Sanpakuto we have is passed down from generation to generation and is a bladeless sword that sole purpose is for the ritual we hold. This sword is a sword that cannot kill a man, but with faced with a god, its divine powers are said to be strong enough to scatter any heavenly being it touches. Its name is Holy Sword Hakyoken. Okay, nice introduction. Okay, so we finally got to see her Sanpato, and it's pretty cool, you know. I guess she was the one saying that entire, ritual in the end. It's not made to shatter man, but made to shatter all heavenly lives that come near or by it, stuff like that. This is a very long, lengthy speech she made before she actually released the sword. And that's sort of like unlike any every other family that actually has their own Sanpato that is awakened within them. This one is just passed down from the family, which explains why it's so strong. So in the next chapter 652, we'll see the full ability displayed in this fight, and probably Stern Rider X will finally go down, and that means we probably get to go to the next Stern Rider, whoever the heck he or yeah, whoever the heck he is. But it's a pretty cool story. It sheds some light as to why she doesn't have a Sanpakuto, and as to why her mother hid it from her. But now she's no longer afraid to wield her Sanpakuto, and now she should fight just like everybody else does in Soul Society. So thank you very much for watching this video. Have a great day. Don't forget to like this video if you're new to my channel. Subscribe down below, and you can also leave a comment if you want. Thank you, and have a safe day.